mentioned some innovations among many, and this was something that caused it's pretty cool, and this was the car nerds kind of approach, and I'm going to start with this. This is another one of Ryo's early designs. It's the Jag E-type, and there was a debate, and there still was a debate, and I want you to take a look at the car and look at the interior, and you notice that it's chrome. And there are some Matchbox collectors that are like, what the hell is this chrome interior doing on this Jag E-type? And I'll put it here for a second, see if it stays up. That was replicated the next year with the Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint, chrome interior. Actually, this one I picked the wrong one. This has a black interior, but it's actually painted. I'll put that here. The Lotus Europa had a chrome interior, and I'll put that right here. And that's gonna fall down. Oops, there goes the Volvo. And the Porsche 914 had a chrome interior. I'll look at the comments, see if you guys know why Ryo decided to do these chrome interiors. And I'll focus on this Porsche here for a little bit. I'm gonna close my case for just a second. If you look at these, why these had a chrome interior, and a lot of people didn't like them. But Ryo, like I said, the legacy of Ryo, and those who knew him, is that he was all about not only how the cars looked, and how well he could replicate a model, and replicate a real car, but he wanted to be true to that car. And to him, in this particular case, the exterior was far more important than the interior. And so he devised a way to create an absolutely stunning color change on the exterior of the cars and create chrome bumpers by making the interior chrome. And he would create this where there would be, if he could create the interior and then move the pieces of the interior to the outside, he could create these incredible color breaks without having, to do any sort of tampoing, which can be very difficult on a $1 model. And here he is creating $1 models with incredible chrome bumpers. You know, so he could do the color in the base, and then look at, I mean, the Lotus is insane, because not only do you get the chrome bumper on the front and on the back, but you also get the chrome trim on the sides, and you can see how that's a separate piece from the base, but it's all part of the interior. And he was like, look, I can handle a chrome interior if it's going to give me these color breaks with the bumpers. It's brilliant. So you got that with the Jag as well. And to me, like, I'm of the same. Now, if some people didn't like the chrome interior, that's fine. Obviously, if you could ever do it in a premium model like this Alfa Romeo and color it black, they did. But for the most part, it was like, when you're looking at this from a far angle, and I'll try and like, what would you rather have? And look at this, just like, I know it's blurry, but what would you rather have? A black interior, or just a black interior with a molded body with a molded bumper that may or may not be tampoed or decoed, or these incredible realistic bumpers and a chrome interior? I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. And Ryo was able to find a way to do this. And then if you even look at this Porsche, I just love this. I just love this stuff. You've got, not only did he create the bumper, but there's even a separate piece that's that top black portion, which is part of the window. So the window here is, there's no break here. They actually were able to color it in, but he thought if he did a tinted front window and then thickened that see-through plastic in the back, he could create what would look like a ceiling, because the Porsche 914 needed a decent color break as well. So instead of just doing a metal piece, he actually found a way to thicken the window piece to create a thick ceiling, and then run it underneath the metal body to create a second contrast above the metal bumper on the 914 on the front and the back. Is that amazing or what? And us goofballs are complaining about the chrome interior, right? I mean, we didn't know genius when we saw it. It's just an amazing thing what Ryu was able to do with these Matchbox models from the Matchbox Golden.
Now, hello and welcome. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I'm sure you can already tell this is a tribute to Ryu Asada, the Hot Wheels designer that recently passed away, and I just want to kind of show his legacy off a bit. Now, not all of these casts in this box are his, but a few of them are, like this amazing Volvo, the R30, the Jaguar, FRS, just so many amazing castings with so much amazing detail, and I just need to share them off to everyone right now. So without further ado, I'm going to do this in the form of a diecast photography, but I do want to kind of talk for a few minutes beforehand. But I want to start off with the thing that's in the middle of everything right now. This Honda Prelude. And something that I learned today from watching a lamley stream was something quite interesting about this car, and this is an exact replica of his parents' Honda Prelude from when he was growing up. So this car is going to come with me. This is going to be a pocket car. It's going to be one I bring with me every single day, just to honour him, because I know he liked them, and personally it's one of my favourite castings. Now all of these on the table right now are ones he designed from his own Dodge van in Japanese style with his own name on it. Just so much detail using his own techniques. For instance, the chrome bumpers, front and rear, just so much incredible detail and things that he did just to make these castings so much better for us collectors. Just amazing bit. I mean, he even owned a Honda S2000. This was his first ever casting. His was in yellow, and he had a Ryu Asada banner just over the front there. And flying back in, if we have a look at this Volvo, you can see his signature style being the split body and base with that bit in the middle, just to kind of give it a bit more casting detail. So just amazing bits and pieces on this table. For instance, that RS6, Honda S2000s. I mean, even down to old classic British stuff like this Lotus, to brand new stuff like this C8. Premiums. There's just so much. So please do sit back, relax and enjoy. Just thank you.